G'day, mate, and I should start off with this audio's put in post-processing. So, I've got a bit of a backstory to explain. What actually happened on Friday during me, Will, Exterm, Mojo, Madzuri, during the actual Earth Mad Science map, is my machine crashed, and it had another blue screen of death. Now, these, if you've been following me on Discord or even on Twitter sometimes, these have been happening for quite some time, like, repeatedly. Like, it went from once every couple of weeks, which is pretty normal for Windows, to, especially when you never restart your computer, down to once every day or two. On Friday, I had like 5 in a row, just back to back to back to back. Now, I'd actually put my money on it being the motherboard that was at fault. I'm pretty sure I got bad capacitors in the motherboard, so that means replace the motherboard, which means replace the CPU, which means replace the RAM, which, as we all know, is quite expensive at the moment. So, with that in mind, I went through and gutted like 5 computers I had laying around, because everybody gives me their old stuff, hoping that I'll do something with it. No idea why, it just happens that way. People are like, hey, JD, have this. So, I've rebuilt what Discord's aptly named the Frankenstein PC, which is a graphics card from somewhere else, 2 pairs of RAM from 2 other machines with a heat spreader from a 3rd machine, because for some reason some of the RAM was missing a heat spreader. And I've streamed to test it. I've joined a Factorio map to test it. And now the next step is to process a video and see what goes wrong there. So this is the processing. I'm hoping to replace the PC soon. It's been a long time coming, but being it's motherboard, CPU, RAM, and they're all through the roof at the moment, it's like $2,500 Australian dollars. So yeah, I've got all the Patreon money. I've got a couple of $100 from YouTube. Yeah, $200 is all I've made in 18 months and 1,200 videos. So all that's put aside waiting for me to finally get enough, and the plan is to hopefully do that soon. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I will catch up with you again. Thanks for watching. Bye. G'day anybody who manages to tune into this. This is a test stream. I'm literally trying to find out if the PC is stable. So, I'm going to play a little bit on the Race to the Edge map, which I've been screwing around with on and off for the last couple of days. It's been a good test platform to see if the computer can manage to do stuff or not. It's probably the best way of putting it. But yeah, we're on the Race to the Edge server, and we've just gone past 450,000 tiles. Technically, we should be past the halfway point at this stage. We should be past 500k, but we're not, which falls under not my problem. Definitely not my problem. So yeah, that's where we're at. And okay, so that's problem number 1. That should not be shown. So, oh, that's the other thing. Hey, 10th Doctor. There you go. Oh, somebody's listening to the stream whilst being in chat. That's bad form.
It's not.
It is.
Best form ever.
Hey, Andy.
Hi. Hi.
So yeah.
I offer you as a sacrifice.
What?
I offer you as a sacrifice to fix the issue.
Uh-huh.
There's an issue, I think it's like 56k from spawn.
What's the issue?
Train ran out of fuel.
Oh.
Again.
Yeah,
it happened last night.
I keep saying we just need a halfway station.
Yeah,
general chat on
but
Discord.
JD, we're not halfway there yet. So we can't have a halfway station if we're not halfway there.
Yeah, have several stations. This blueprint's not working. Yeah, have several stations. It's bad form if you have an open mic, otherwise no issue. No, it's bad form to be listening to the stream whilst tuning in. And
Yeah, cuz then JJDD just yes if you're
exactly.
Or he hears himself 5 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
Or he hears himself 5 seconds later, and it really throws him off.
It's really. Oh yeah, me hearing myself like with a 2-second delay throws me off completely. It's funny the way my setup is. I actually hear myself instantaneously. That's fine. That I've got used to. But a 2-second delay that's too much. Can't be done. Go where trees. Start with good ceiling. Oh, I have no idea what their problem is.
JD, where are you?
451,000 tiles forward.
Wait. Me and Commotion are coming up to say hi. Oh, I think I almost ran over Commotion. Well, I would have run over Commotion if it was in manual mode. I'm sorry, Commotion.
That would be bad.
What do you mean you nukes back? I never gave you you never gave me any nukes.
Nukes shouldn't be carried, they should be fired.
Well, see, I heard that you had an incident with that.
I did. I had an incident last night, and I finally, after a week, did the walk of shame.
Oh, I'm so
What happened? I passed you guys like 20 minutes ago, Socks.
We need to make a new train.
Did you pancake a train?
Yes.
Oh. You know, it's not how expensive they are, it's how long it takes them to get back here. That's the issue.
Hang on. I'm gonna die.
Dying of laughter. Yeah, it seems that way. So yeah, the Franken PC. The Franken PC is somewhat running. It is my CPU, my motherboard. I look in the case now, and I've got to share this picture later. I've just noticed there's a RAM that obviously didn't click in. It's half hanging out of the case, which is bad. It's half in the RAM module slot and half out. So obviously not my RAM.
You hop out of the train real quick.
Something's wrong with this blueprint. The trees keep getting not marked for deconstruction.
Hop out.
Me?
Yes, you.
Why?
Because... hold still. That.
You done?
Hey, I don't have any nukes. I'm not gonna get any nukes because I don't accidentally nuke myself. And blow up like half of a base.
Like I said, it's not that. It's always just the time getting back to where you were. That's the issue. So yeah, Franken PC is running my motherboard, my CPU, obviously 3 modules of other RAM I had laying around. One's not properly inserted, my bad.
Why isn't yours marking it for deletion?
I don't know, they're already put down. So the only thing I can gather is somebody has popped the blueprint down over an hour ago. But I'm pretty sure it's Selfire dumping down the blueprint and screwing it up. You screwed it up, Selfire. There's 2 red dots far too close to one another.
Oh, okay, he's walking forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate his train on accident. It was like... well, okay, I'm in manual mode, okay, and I'm just holding forward. The first indication that I got that something was wrong was 8 kabooms in a second.
Yeah. That happened to be a train prior to you getting there.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, hey, that's a train. That was a train.
Yeah.
Goodbye, tracks. Goodbye, materials.
Yeah. Good Joe! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Franken PC stream. I actually managed to get an upgraded video card, so I went from my 6600 to a... I think it's a 7300. Actually, I've got... GPUs.
Why are there double the long poles?
Huh? Somebody really stuffed up the blueprint.
Gee, I wonder who that would be.
The person placing it.
Okay, yeah, I see the issue. There's two radars literally within 50 feet of each other.
Yep. Yep. Self-fire can't click paste properly. So yeah, I went from my 6600 to a 7700. So I actually managed to have a better graphics card. Still on the same power supply, so it's probably not the power supply. Probably. There's a box here. All my RAM has faulted when put in another machine and put through a test. The current RAM went through 5 passes of the RAM test and all worked, so I'm hoping it was a RAM problem, although the voltage on the 12 volt rail is slightly out. So it could also be a power supply issue. I really don't know.
So how is a wonderful burning Australia?
What do you mean burn Australia?
Australia's always on fire, isn't it?
No.
Or is it's always invaded by giant bugs?
We might have a general pest problem occasionally, but no, it wasn't on fire. In saying that, last night at 1 AM, when I was leaning over computers, putting RAM in different machines, I was worried about how much sweat was dripping off me, and worried I was going to short out a motherboard by sweat dripping off me into a live PC.
The sweat drip out over core. Was that you nuking JD?
No.
Okay, because suddenly a nuke went off.
Yeah, it'd be Cellfire. He's running ahead, nuking, and doing a horrible job of placing blueprints in a straight line.
Okay, all he needs to do is just go forward and nuke. We can stamp. That's the word.
Well, he's also got lasers,
No,
so
yeah.
he's actually stamping with the lasers, putting in the outside lines.
Eh, we have lasers too. The cat wants attention.
It really, really does. Yes, that is a cat. So...
That's not your 2-year-old running into a wall.
No.
Screaming in pain.
No.
My friend got a very big kick out of that the other day.
He didn't scream in pain. Did he?
Well, no, but you said that he was just running full tilt down a...
Yeah, he was. He was. Running full tilt through the house.
And you said
Cellfire, there's a biter base in the middle of train tracks. Excellent.
So, let it be said that I was not the only one to lose parts of a train. I was the only one to lose an entire train, but...
No, I've run over a Kraken with a Kraken.
Okay, tonight, I'm not the only one that have lost bits of a train. And he's nuking the defenses.
Yeah, it's fine. We got spares. I'm actually short on train tracks.
Stealing from us.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get out of a moving train and steal it from another moving train.
Oh, hang on, JD. I have a gift for you.
It's not going to fit my inventory.
You sure?
Yeah, my construction bots won't even fit my inventory.
Fine, it's in your... Oh, never mind. It won't fit in anything. Wow.
No.
Onward, noble steed commotion.
Yeah, so when I did the extension to the house, I added an extra room, basically. And it comes off the kitchen. So we still have the kitchen window there that you can now open and leads into another room. So when the cats decide to jump into the sink to see if there's any dirty dishes that really need to be cleaned up, or decide to scratch the couch, or anything like that, they go through the window of shame. And that is a cat that went through the window of shame. Cellfire, how are you placing blueprint after blueprint after blueprint and not managing to deconstruct any trees?
No, Commotion, we need to go backwards.
I just ran out of power. Swap armors.
Because there was a rail that wasn't being built right in front of us.
Yeah, my bots ran out. Good news, I swapped power armors. I'm good again.
Well, just a little bit. Because it's like, technically the rail is underneath us and they won't place it if it's underneath us.
No, they'll place it if it's underneath you. I can see the
I'm lazy, I have bots.
Nuke death coming. Yes, I can see that too.
I can see it coming over the horizon. My death has a first name. It's C-E-L-F-I-R-E.
It's fine. It means when that happens, someone can go back to 45,000 and fix the train out of fuel.
Yeah.
That almost happened the other day. That almost happens every day. Every day somebody gets almost nuked or completely nuked.
It's before 300k. Cellfire from biters. Or nuking.
Or both.
Although I think I have it in chat. I said $5 sell dice to a biter behemoth. Halfway, 500k before tonight.
It is almost halfway. We are getting there.
There is a station that is called No Sleep Till 500k.
Oh, is there?
There is. I made it myself and named it.
Okay. Actually, speaking of stations, yeah, there should be one about there that wasn't placed.
Nope.
And one about there that wasn't placed. And we're gonna go with there. That's somebody's straggling bot.
Where is it?
Like 3,000 tiles behind us.
Hey JD, best station placement ever, right?
Yeah, who did that?
I put down the first one, he put down the second one.
Okay. Nope, out of turn check. I need less power armors. Yeah, first world problems. That can go there. That can go there.
So JD, did you know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 legs can out-drain the production of 2 fusion reactors?
Each legs is 200 watts. So, and a fusion reactor does 750.
Quiet, you had to introduce math into this.
I did. So what is it? No. Is that right? Hang on, I've got all the gearing in front of me. Each legs does 200. Fusion reactor does 750. So one fusion reactor should support almost 4. So 2 fusion reactors should be able to do 6 without an issue.
Well, I also have night vision goggles, but if like the battery drains.
Shouldn't. Oh. It seems my fusion reactors were stolen out of my armor.
I'm secretly trying to kill Cellfire, that way he goes back to fix the issue.
Well, if he stops on a train track, that's his own fault.
He's on a train track.
Yeah, reverse train. Quick, quick, quick. Backward, full speed.
It's not going backwards.
Somebody else is probably holding the forward button. Nope. Out of train track.
You almost got him, Commotion. Oh yeah, we have a bunch more.
Oh, you need another suit, do you, Selfire? It turns out I got 6 of them. You want a suit? Have you noticed your last VOD says like 40 hours since last I checked? Yeah, I have, and I have no idea why. I know it crashed during the end of it, but maybe Mojo can tell us. Yeah, it says it's 46 hours and 52 seconds long.
Really?
59 seconds. It's
right,
still
I'm gonna
counting
bite the
up.
bullet.
Ah, shit. Self-fire. No nuking so close to me. I broke it. It keeps going as well. Yeah, it's still counting up. And I have no idea why.
Wait, JD, stop. Stop train.
You're stopping progress.
I know. Give me a sec.
It was 2 hours first time I checked. It crashed during well, my PC crashed during a stream. And it just kept going up from there. I don't want that blueprint. Why am I stopped? Oh. I know what that blueprint is. I don't want that. Your shame pistol can go in a train. 3 more power armors.
Where?
In that box.
Yeah, that's mine. Kill me.
Oh, you done,
Wish
are
me.
you?
Run me over.
You done?
I will fix the issue. Mwah. Mwah.
Yes,
Wrong way,
convention
dude.
sucks. No,
Wait,
you
was I
stepped
just...
off the...
I was just dragged along by it.
There we go.
I think
Oh.
the game has crashed.
That caused jumps. Massive jumps. Oh, wow. Wow. It turns out it's a long way to back to base.
My ghost is literally just sitting on an express train going, I don't think anyone can pause. Okay. I've been dropped.
You dying caused you and Socks to be dropped. Wow.
Yes! Oh hey, I have 871 jumps now.
What happened?
I died. JD squished me. Hang on. My FPS of UPS is 42.0 out of 462.1.
Stinson, what happened is I ran over Eagle Andy at unless is Stinson in chat? That's probably the first question. No, Stinson's not in chat.
Yes, you dropped. You dropped, I dropped. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do the same.
Do I wish to steal any of this stuff from his power armor? No.
What? What about my power armor?
Oh, I was going to steal bits from it.
Please don't.
No.
It took me like 10 minutes to set it up.
No, that's all right. You're back at spawn. You can set up lots of power armor.
I will be at spawn when I load back in Factorio.
He can fix the train. That's why he went back to spawn. It was self-sacrifice.
Yeah, that's why I went back to spawn.
Self-sacrifice to fix the issue. Does this train actually have anything in it? Just a shit ton of ammo. I'm a martyr. Yep. Okay, I'm jack of having power armor components on me. Yep.
I died for your sins.
Don't
The
know if
sins
that's
of JD
quite the
running out
case.
of power.
You died because somebody put a train on the track and then didn't put fuel in it. Or enough fuel.
Let's see, what is it? Or how I learned to stop worrying and love the nuke. That's it. Dr. Strangelove. How I learned to stop worrying and love the train.
Okay, so I need to put in a crossover track there to there and send you back to that one. Bye, train. Oh. That's not going to work, train. Great, now I gotta chase down a train.
Genius, JD. Genius.
It was meant to swap tracks. Actually, it's got to go there under the third track. That's why it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe our seeding now he's got a save of the map can go, oh, there's a bug if you happen to move to, 450,000 tiles and die. Run over by another player. Hi, Stinson. Bye, Stinson. Alright, in the train go to that track, then send it on its happy way. Excellent. Power armor with robots. That train track. That train track.
So, what's the AFK timer?
It's currently 60 minutes. I have turned it up to 120, but the server needs to be restarted to read the new commands. Nope, that power armor's flat. That power armor. Which means I need to find a time when nobody's online to then say restart server.
Yeah, you can totally, restart it and no one will care.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the biggest issue with this server has actually been trying to find a time when nobody's online.
It's in Australia, right?
It is in Australia, yep. Can you schedule a restart for like 3 AM? Turns out around about 5 PM my time seems to be the best time, but it's also the time when I'm least likely going to be home.
Mr. Robot.
But no, there's no scheduling for restarts or any of that thing like that in there, in the GMH software or interface. I mean, so it auto does it? Nope. No, I can log on my phone whenever I want, hit the restart button. The problem is I can't log in and confirm whether anybody's on the server without having Factorio running.
Yeah.
I could read through the log files and sort of guesstimate, but yeah. Like how he says 3 AM in which time zone? Service players for many time zones. Exactly. Like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. You're pretty much guaranteed. Actually, I was online at 3 a.m. last night. And
JD,
4 or 5.
I think you might need to pause.
Downloading.
Someone's being dropped.
No, nobody's been dropped yet.
Okay, then what's that third thing?
Downloading, loading.
Okay.
You've got to get through the loading process. If you can get that far, that's the point where we go, okay, we'll pause. Or I run out of train track. Downloading. Eagle Annie's being dropped. That's not a good sign.
I've joined a paused game.
Have you?
It says I have. Got the big old thing there.
It says on our end you're being dropped.
Catching up. I've been dropped.
Too slow. Try again.
Go away, Chrome. I can't watch JD.
You gotta get into the game first. Then you can watch JD.
Yeah. But like the first time that I got into the server, my memory spiked up to 100% usage.
Need more memory. I'm down to 4 gig currently.
I'm at 8 gig.
In
How the hell
Factorio.
did you do it?
I've been in long enough that it starts dumping to memory. See? Test string. Hang on, be back.
This is how you remind me. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm waiting for the server to save the map. I have not heard that song in so long. Number 456. Server's not responding.
And I'm back. Oh, no, I'm not.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Every time I do laugh. I have 10 seconds left of downloading the map, and then I'm going to try and load it again.
Like I said, it's
2
a test string.
seconds.
Have people caught up yet? No.
Could you not cut it as a poor man stealing?
No, I couldn't. Impurity Zero. Look, I would love to show off the artillery Doomsday train.
But it crashes his computer.
Well,
That's the reason for the Franken PC.
It crashes my computer. It also crashes everything. Literally driving the train adds 10 UPS. Right? I have actually recorded the train driving from where it was parked out to a front line, shooting everything. It took 40 minutes. It didn't travel far, and I had to lock the game speed at half speed to start with. And then as soon as it started firing, I locked it to 30% speed. And it was the only time I wasn't losing frames. So I have a local copy, and it's probably one I'm going to do on a local save because it's a little bit more UPS efficient. So, yeah. I hope to get out a video soon. There is debate about how much edit I should put into it. I was going to do a lot, but that was before computers started crashing.
Is the game paused?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Am I in the game?
According to this, yes.
Because I see a black screen with the bar that says JD Plays has paused the game.
Are you back in?
I live.
Okay, now Commotion Socks is being dropped. Come on, Socks, you can do it. You can do it.
Socks don't drop. Socks don't drop. Rip socks. Rip socks.
Yep, Socks is gone. Try again, Socks.
Yeah, he's been on for a while. Saving the map for Frostfire.
Blink, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's a true doomsday. We've had it fully firing. The server as a whole didn't like it. I was actually looking at the stats earlier, Stinson, and somehow we managed to hit 200% CPU usage on the server.
It was Frankensteining from other servers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. AFK joining, don't pause for me. Sure, Frost. As soon as JD's caught up, I'll unpause.
Wait, is it saying that I'm catching up? Because I'm on the screen that's saying that I'm not catching up. It just says it's paused.
And it still says you're catching up.
He's catching up.
Okay.
You have a little bit left to go, but it does say you are catching up.
Alright.
It says you have caught up.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's it? Uh-oh.
I can't move.
Oh! At all?
At all. I can't move. I can't interact with anything.
I
I can pause the game.
got good
I
news.
can unpause the game.
I got good news, Andy.
What?
That's a known bug. For 3 versions, the devs haven't fixed it yet. I got better news. I know how to fix it.
How?
Quit and rejoin.
Okay.
So what was that other Chimera train? So we have 4 different types now, I think Stinson said. 4 different types of trains that kill biters. Hang on, I lost Streamlabs. I gotta go all the way back to spawn to find one of them. It's a long way to spawn.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Here we go. Okay. So down here, we have the original boom train, which is what, 4? For some reasons, 9 wagons long. So it's a 494 for even numbers and all that. Alright. And it was what we were using originally. And I said, that's great, Stinson.
That's a great start.
Yeah, make it bigger. So then he built a Kraken, which is this one here. Which is slightly longer. It's 30, I'm going to get this right eventually. 30 by 197 by 30. It basically kills everything. Then he built 195. They got shorter. He finally standardized. There was a 30, 197, 30 plus a 30, 193. 5:30, and there was no agreeing as to which one we're going to use. It also kills the driver if you stay in the base. I'll get to that. Then I said to him, look, we really need trains with all the locos at the back and all the artillery at the front. So he was making wasps, which were going to be exactly that. They're going to be like 4 8s with two engines forward, 2 engines backward, and then just 8 artillery or something along those lines. You know, just so we could push the artillery down the track ahead of us. The Kraken got its name because this map is very special. And if you walk over the water, you enter the Biter Kraken, which will kill you instantly. Steam rebuffered when you said how many it was. Can I repeat? Yeah, so we've got our 494, and then the Kraken is a 30, 195, 30. And the wasps were going to be something like a 4, 8 something. I don't know. We never actually built them, I don't think. No.
Well, you built like, I think 6, and then you said, no, too small.
No,
There's a wasp loader, and then there's a wasp graveyard.
No. I don't think the wasps were ever actually built. I never saw one. But then Stinson made a joke, you know, can I make a bigger train? I'm like, yeah, sure. Make it 1,000 long for all I care. So he did. And then we have the Chimera loading station, which
or its nickname, Jormungandr.
Oh, Jormungandr. Okay.
The world serpent. It uncoils and the game crashes.
It really, really does. So you can see a Kraken's got to fold back on itself like twice, 3, 4 times, 4 times total, to fit all the artillery wagons in to load all the artillery. Can't scroll. Oh, we're saving. There we go. So used to things coming up. The Chimera is I have no idea how many folds this is, but it's a lot. It has to fold itself all the way up and needs roboports on roboports on roboports to get all the bots all the way out here to load all the artillery to then uncoil, leave the loading station and run to a forward operating base. You know, this is all the storage we've got for parking trains now, and is that a new loading station? No, these don't look to be hooked up. But yeah, we have our forward operating base now, which is just slightly up the map. And the important stats we've learnt so far is that 75,000 tiles into the map. If you jump on a train at spawn, and there are trains and there is fuel, they're ready to go, and rush out to go pick up your body, you'll get to 75,000 tiles before the 15-minute marker is up. So there is actually a map marker at 75,000 tiles that says if you die past this, you're at no man's land. Somebody else has to pick up your body or you're not going to make it, which is something we found the hard way. The other thing we found the hard way is nuclear fuel only gets you 166,000 tiles for one piece of nuclear fuel. It doesn't get you further than that. So if these trains are not fully fueled at this point, there are sometimes they don't make it, and often we're ending up with trains stuck halfway. So we're going to have to build a refueling station around about... We've got this halfway station at 333. I'm really thinking here is the point we need to put in a refueling station. Yeah, we've got a time just from spawn to here is about 85 minutes. So you
Better
actually...
pack a lunch.
You actually hit the AFK timer. But is that 85 minutes at full speed or not?
I can start a timer when I come back.
That's really a question, you know. What game speed are we running at? How long does it actually take to get there from spawn at full UPS? I think it is still going to be about 60 minutes, roughly. Well, hang on. 75k is 15 minutes, so 150, 300. Yeah, it'll be about 65 minutes. The Stinson Express is what I call the train. That is the Chimera, which is... I'm going to get all these numbers wrong. It's 30, 166, 30, 167, 30, 166, repeat all the way to the end till you get to 1,000 artillery wagons long total. Right? And it just... Yeah.
It is beautiful.
It is beautiful. The catch is, as soon as you start moving this train, the server starts to crash. It's like, nope. It's way too much.
It is Ragnarok. It is the end.
We've got our multiple Kraken loading stations. And
oh my god, JD.
What? What?
That ram isn't seated properly at all.
You saw the picture. Yeah, I put a picture in Discord.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if I can bring it up. The Franken PC strikes again. So I was fixing computers at like 3 AM.
Ah, right.
And I will fully admit that it was 3 AM and I was wide awake when doing this. And I've just looked over and literally just noticed when starting the stream that that's how my last PC... Oh, actually no, the PC's sat. The RAM's sat. It's actually the thermal thingamajiggy-bob. The heatsink that sits on top. It's fine. It's fine. It can stay like that.
There's 5 people on there.
I have nukes. Do you need?
7.
7 people on
I
what?
need.
I'm lost. What the fuck? Yeah. It's
So apparently, it's a bug where if you die more than 450,000 tiles away, it crashes your game.
Yeah.
And causes massive lag. And then when you respawn, you can't do anything. So I have to quit and rejoin.
No, you joined a pre-paused game. So that's that bug, which they've known about for quite some time.
Why haven't they fixed it?
I don't know. Is Mojo still here? You might know why it still hasn't been fixed. And I don't see anything in chat. Maybe Mojo's gone. I don't know. I remember reading once going, couldn't reproduce it, doesn't exist. It's an outlying case, something like that. Some excuse why it hasn't been fixed yet. Either it had been fixed, and then a new version comes out, and then we find out it hasn't actually been fixed because we actually see the fault, the exact same problem again. Okay, stop showcasting for me. I'm convinced you guys need professional therapy. Gonna be fun watching this. Yeah, I am positive. I'm positive that each time I do these community maps and I set up a stupid goal, and then people go like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." I'm like, "Wow, I really thought that, you know, some people would be interested, but I really didn't think it would be that massive."
JD, we're all masochistic and gluttons for punishment. Have you not figured this out by now?
Well, look, the last community map was a SpaceX launch. And to top it off, I added the more science mod, which turned all the sciences into liquids, which was an absolute nightmare, and I hated every second of it.
What?
Yep.
What? I need to watch that.
The video should be up. I think I just did a couple of base tours. I can't even remember with the last one.
Hey, JD, I have a question for you. Are you excited, or are you happy that you didn't put the 30 science pack mod on this map?
The game would have lagged. Like,
Yeah.
right from square one, I said, no, we're not doing any big research. We're having a base that does 500, 500 science packs per minute, no bigger. I'm not doing any massive science base. It's going to be intentionally kept small because I don't want people to have massive rigs to be able to join. Not realizing that just by making the map bigger and bigger and longer, I'd introduce the whole new problem of you need a minimum of, you need to be this tall to enter the map. 8 gig is like the absolute minimum to enter this map. It's really got to the point where you need 16 gig just to boot the map.
Shh. Don't tell my PC that.
But yeah, last one was a SpaceX and turned all the science into liquid, which I hated, absolutely hated. And we'll see if we can pause before Eagle is dropped again. Doesn't look good. Does not look good. This is the part where he's trying to take everything he's just downloaded and uncompressed and load it into his RAM, which means he needs to load half of it into RAM, then flush his RAM to the hard drive. Yeah, he just dropped again.
92% RAM usage.
Yeah, his computer has to load everything in RAM, then halfway through flush everything back to the hard drive, to then load the other half into RAM, to then work out which bits he actually needs to hold in RAM, to then reload that into RAM, and then he's good to go.
You make this sound so complicated.
Buy more RAM fixes the problem.
Yeah, I'm broke.
I know the feeling, hence why I have a Franken PC.
I'm gonna try it once more. I was actually able to get on. I was actually able to get up from 1/3 to the front line and help actually push the front line forward. I got to watch. Couldn't establish communication with server. I got to watch.
That's new.
What's his name?
A whole new show. Start down like a whole series.
I got to watch Muppet conduct Krakens like it was a symphony.
Oh yeah, he's been doing wonderful with the Krakens. Unfortunately,
The only problem
not
is that he
here.
started to run out because of the jam back at base.
Uh-huh. All you gotta do is sit in the train and drive forward. I do, but I also need to be able to drive when the game's not paused because people are downloading or trying to catch up, or I also need to keep putting in train stations, which I keep forgetting to do. Yeah, I should do something about bringing the Krakens forward. With robots and lots of rails. Yeah, look, pushing comes in many different forms. At the moment, Selfire's pushing forward with nukes and Stinson, laying down thousands and thousands and thousands of lasers. And in theory, if I can get the train to move, I should be able to get all the train tracks down, except I'm going to run out of train tracks again. What can I...
Well, there were plenty in that other train. Oh, wait, I squished that train.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going forward in manual, and I didn't realize that there was a train on the track until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 explosions.
Yep. It happens.
At least I didn't pancake someone else.
Oh, you get bonus points for that.
Okay, let me whip out the nuke launcher and nuke you.
Sure, you gotta get here first.
Okay.
I'm safe for at least 2 hours. I've never played Factorio, easier said than done. Joined a friend for a few minutes once. Drove over his pipes with a tank. Look, that's half the fun of it. Half the fun of learning, and half your friend's fault for inviting you on and giving you a tank.
I'm now loading the multiplayer map.
As long as I pay attention, I pause just before you get to the end of the bar, you should be fine.
Loading multiplayer map.
Commotion socks Pac-Man a Kraken, so don't feel so bad. I've also... Whoops. Pause. Pac-Man a Kraken. And I've nuked Chimera. So I think I win.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Kim Jong-un.
No. This was a shoulder pack nuke, not a button. I sit back at base.
Okay, alright.
When I'm sitting back at base, I'm using the artillery targeter, and I'm firing 1,000 shells to kill one biter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wouldn't stand still. If he just stood still and just took the artillery in the face, I wouldn't have an issue.
Like a man.
Yep. It's the fact I've got to draw spirals around him, getting smaller and smaller and smaller until I've covered the whole area with artillery. That's when he decides to die.
I've joined a paused game. I'll be able to see the map once the game is unpaused.
Goodness, you're still catching up. And being dropped. And catching up. And being dropped. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to unpause.
I'm halfway catching up.
I'm going to pause. Now it's confirmed that he's officially being dropped, but he is catching up. So one of those two are true.
One of these things, it doesn't belong here.
This was a Chuck Norris nuke, handheld. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We've nuked a few things on this map. I don't like your chances, Eagle. Oh, the bar disappeared. He's back to catching up, but he's not going forward and he's not going backward.
86, 82, 80, 78. It's either a good sign or a bad sign. I don't know which.
Well, catching up is your CPU. So RAM is physically loading the map. Catching up is CPU usage.
CPU is warping between mid-60s and mid-50s. So 71%.
You're on a dual-core
78.
CPU, and you're willing to bet Factorio is using 50% of one CPU. Hard.
86%.
Yeah.
58%. 41%.
Yeah. So it's maxing out the single core, and then what little multi-core Factorio has is being dumped to the second core.
My Ethernet usage looks like a freaking Richter graph.
Yeah.
80 kilobytes, 16. Oh my gosh.
Maybe Eagle will make it back in. Maybe.
Who knows? So, are you enjoying the 37 Science playthrough?
It's interesting. It's different. It's nice to play. So I've spent a lot of time watching both Exterm, Will, Mojo a little bit, only because the time Mojo streams, being another Australian, is actually a really bad time for me to watch. Funnily enough.
Commotion sucks, Pac-Man Kraken, yeah. I won't feel that bad.
So, yeah, I've spent a lot of time watching these guys, and it's been weird and nice playing with them at the same time. As for the 30 Sciences, it's a different challenge. And for me, it's really about doing a science, doing recipes that I've never seen or played with before. Self-Fire's game. Jumping into a moving train.
I need to go to one. No, wait, hang on. What's the farthest one forward? The station by the forest.
I go with
450k.
So I go with PAX halfway or 1/3 or whatever it happens to be. Whatever it's called this time. And that way, if you go AFK, providing you have the fuel, you've at least made it that far.
Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nuke fuel in me, and 3 nuke fuel in my loco, and 1 nuke fuel that is currently burning. So technically, I have 4 nuclear fuel in my loco. I will not run out of fuel.
MATTIAS is the current frontmost train station. Pax One Thirst is closest outpost to the front at the moment. Yeah, it is.
MATTIAS, you said?
Yep. Providing we haven't put down so many train stations that the name is duplicated, because that's happened a few times.
Oh yeah. Matthias Kledex Olsen.
I don't know. It was big and long. I only read the first word.
Then I'll just go to 450k. Oh, you were the one that said most people who visit Australia just like go to Sydney, stay in Sydney for like a weekend or a week and then leave, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I went to Australia. I went to Sydney. I went to Canberra, and then we flew up to Cairns. Then we came back to Sydney and went home.
Nice.
We did touristy things.
So you stuck to the capital cities.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You know.
Yeah.
The capital city is a great tourist trap, but there's really, you know, if you really want to get out in Australia, they're not the places to be.
Nah. Although we did learn that if you drive from Sydney to Cairns, you're gonna get sick of sugarcane.
Yes.
Because that's all they grow.
I've been to Melbourne twice, and I've been to Sydney once, and I've been to Townsville a few times.
He's more travelled than I am. I've been to Sydney.
Oh yeah, where
I've
do
been
you
to
stay?
Canberra. That's it.
You know, it would be a great idea for someone to mod into Factorio.
Spidertron and put it in Australia only.
Underground trains.
There is a mod coming, but you can't underground trains properly.
What do you mean?
You can't actually have trains go under one another. It's been thought of for like 5... Well, basically since Factorio came out, and we had underground belts, and then people started building trains. They wanted to have underground trains to then make the whole rail network easier, and it doesn't exist. There is one of the Factorio guys working on a mod that teleports trains, which will basically give you the same function. A train will run up to a train track and then teleport across the train track, and you could put some, you know, doodads or something to make it look like a bridge and crap, or a tunnel to go under, but realistically it's just teleporting from there to there.
So, JD, have you actually looked at the traffic jam?
Nope.
I've seen it.
You need to. Just look at everything that's stuck.
Nope.
Yep.
Where is it? Some 1,000 Ks?
55k.
Oh, that was 25% hype all the way back there. 55k, that's really close to the start.
You're gonna start to see the jam at...
Oh, that's the start.
Oh my god.
You're gonna start to see the jam at 65k.
Oh, so it's
Look at
a
all the
Kraken that
Krakens.
ran out of fuel.
It's a Kraken that ran out of fuel, yes. A Kraken ran out of fuel, and it stopped everything.
Yeah. So a lot of the trains actually, well, the Krakens are meant to actually have a refueling station, but people forget to send them to the refueling station. Okay, so I want
So how far does one nuclear fuel get you?
166.
166.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Isn't it just better to put like a stack of rocket fuel instead?
Yes, technically.
So like it lasts longer because you can only fit like one nuclear fuel, one piece of it. But if you have a stack of something else, it will last longer.
Yeah, so all the Krakens are actually meant to go through a refueling station before they go home. And obviously that one didn't. I want that bit of train track, please. Go away, train. Blueprint. Put that back. There and there. And I'm going to find a train.
How many jumps did you get when I died?
Oh, like 100. Not too many. Sunny, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the 1/3 station is going to have to stay as a permanent refueling station. And yeah, there was talk of a whole new outpost at a whole new station at 500k, but since when are we up to? 464.
No, sleep till 500k.
Providing the server doesn't explode. Because we are up to 15 gig of RAM on the server.
Well, you know, we just need to go back there and do even more D2 datification.
Yes, after the biters are cleared. That is the condition.
What happens if we don't clear the biters first?
Then I don't run the commands.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say it's like crashes the game or something.
No, I just don't run the commands.
You just don't want to, so you won't.
Pretty much. It's the challenge is that, you know, things need to be done. Oh, that's why somebody put a stupid one of those things there.
Someone put a what where now?
Somebody put a crossover lane and then didn't remove it. So a train's stuck there.
Hang on, I want to see this.
Oh, it's not till ages. I have to go physically jump in a train and go backward. You did that. No, I didn't. It's got my name on it now because I marked it for deconstruction. I did another one.
What time does it?
Huh?
Or what distance is it at?
I don't know, 400 and something. I don't know. Somewhere.
Bye, Stinson.
Later, Stinson.
Pick up all those nukes. Else JD will use them.
Probably. I don't know where this train is. I've lost the train. There.
Where is it?
448. It's really going to suck if you die as the line advances. It does, but it doesn't. You know, if you die, it's unfortunate and it's miserable and all that sort of stuff. But then again, you know, you can just like jump on a train and wait for move to the halfway station, and then log back on, and then... No, that armor's got charge. I want the flat armor. No. Is that one flat? That one's flat. Yeah, jump on a train, move to the halfway station, and then AFK till you get there. And then come back on, and then move to another forward front, station further along, and AFK till you get there. Or it seems the favourite antic is actually pause, stop train. I'm out of stations. Oh no, there's 10 more. Okay. Or lots of people watch whole TV series whilst waiting to ride to the front line, it seems.
Yeah, I told my friends, my friends about this, and like, no, it's not real. I'm like, it's real. Here's the video.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, how my friend joined the other day. I told him, he's like, oh my god, you weren't kidding.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Whoever
that was.
We do crazy stuff. Well, like I said, last one was SpaceX with the liquid science, which was a pain in the ass because liquids are bad for UPS. And then it was sort of hidden until you start the SpaceX run. But when you get so far in, it actually turns out I might have set the multiplier to 25 times. So
What?
It was like 25 SpaceX launches, not just one.
What?
Uh-huh. You know what's even worse? The guys
What?
did it in 15 days.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Did they have more people than were playing this?
Less. Less, and really bad terrain generation. There was way too much water. We ended up having whole stone stations being just dedicated to landfill. Get back here, train. Yeah, it was... So you go back to auto. You go back to auto. And now I'll... Oh, hang on. Manual.
I'm at 43k.
Where is that one? Change out my roboport, so now I have no robots whatsoever. Or fresh ones. And jump on the train. And automatic. And I don't really want that much fuel in my inventory. But so far, I've got a 1 hour live stream, and there's been no major PC crashes, so maybe the Franken PC works.
3, 2,
Yeah, boom.
1. We just hear a pop, and then JD goes offline.
Well, look, the funny thing is, with the blue screens of death the other day, it would blue screen, and I'd actually get the machine fully rebooted, Factorio back up on the screen, and OBS launched before Twitch would go, he's offline. So, there is that. That's actually the station I want. Okay, now we enjoy the long train ride home, and we watch bots fly back to the... So, these bots have been left here without power.
So they're literally just sitting there?
Oh, no. They fly back to the closest roboport. Which is... Hang on. Nope, people are running commands, so it's all the way back here. Yeah, they'll fly back to here, which is a roboport network that has 2,000 construction robots now. And I added a stack inserter to pull construction robots out of the network and get rid of them. Sunny, Eagle is doing that right now. He was
Fix the jam.
volunteered to go back and fix trains.
So I crashed my game, and made it to where it took me half an hour to log back in.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm at 52.4. The disturbance is at 55.8.
So you're close.
Yep, I am close.
Okay, where are the Krakens?
The Krakens are all waiting to go home.
No, there's Krakens up here. With 19,000 artillery. And there's down cats on the table. Ruby inactivity.
There's 6 Krakens stuck.
Inactivity. Ryan Parker. Inactivity. Oh look, there's a Colonel Will. We found the Colonel Will station.
Oh.
The entire front end is just out of fuel.
No, you can't drag. I'd love it if I could just drag a station in there. No, I have to. Every single one of these, type them in. And
Okay,
like,
so this thing has on its as its orders. Kraken
there is.
refuel before going home. Kraken load stack. Kraken FLH, and then Thomas Zadon Lust.
so it's going to go to the Kraken front or whatever it was.
It's trying to go back to the load stack.
No. So it goes refuel, Kraken load or whatever it is, and then it goes to Kraken FOB. Alright.
No, it goes Kraken refuel, Kraken load, Kraken, then Kraken FLH, and then whatever station.
So
they say.
FLH, you'll find that the orders there is
Frontline holding.
yeah, wait for a circuit condition, which it'll never get. So that's where it'll just sit and hold. So that's fine. It means when it went to the refueling station, it obviously didn't get enough fuel, and I don't know why.
Wait until 5 seconds of inactivity.
No idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Guessing people are...
one.
Hey, do you need anything all the way over there? Because I just made a train myself.
Oh god.
Made a train yourself where?
Near the factory. It doesn't. It's just in a clear spot. Nothing in the way. Like it's not in the way of anything.
Welcome, Will. Thank you for the raid. Yes, we're back on the mess that is the race to the edge map, and I'm running the Franken PC.
Oh god, JD.
Okay, so 1/3.
Look at how slow this thing is moving.
Did you put wood in it?
No, I'm putting nuclear fuel in it.
Oh, it just
I
takes a
fuel
while to
in-
accelerate. Okay.
I
so
had to
hang on.
fuel 8 engines before it actually started visibly moving.
Yes. So the Kraken refuel station has no fuel. This would be why they're out of fuel. Enough said.
I'm gonna check and see if anything else has
And it's out of fuel because it's stuck in the traffic jam. The refueling train.
So the train ran out of fuel because it doesn't have any fuel. It doesn't have any fuel because the train behind it is stuck. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a cycle that will kill my brain if I try and analyze it.
Don't analyze it.
So, is there any relation between JD and you, JD?
Nope.
You just so happen to have the same beginning name?
Okay, alright. Hang on.
That's alright. There's a JD Thor now in my Discord.
Just before you start calling me fake JD, okay, I picked up the nickname before I even met this JD.
I'm not
So
calling you fake, I'm just saying, you know.
I know, but the guys on GM called me that though. And I was annoyed. So on this Discord, I'll be
So-
called as JD instead.
Where the hell have you built this train? What the? Why have you built that?
What's wrong with this? It's my train.
Okay, and where the fuck are you
Where
going to
is
park it at the other end?
It's its own. It's not on the main track. There's no problem.
Where are you going to park it at the
Okay.
other end is the question.
Well, is there like a station that has that length of it?
No?
Oh, when I get there, I'll add more length to it.
Let's call
Well,
him...
what
And by the way, you are on
It's
the
not-
wrong track.
It's no problem. I could just do it easily. If I can get there, I'll make a station for it, and then it's all good.
Uh-huh.
So,
You know it's a 90-minute ride to the
what is
front
this
line.
going to be doing?
Yep. Wait, what?
What is
Yeah.
this going to be doing?
I have no idea. Like, there is absolutely nothing that this train could carry that we need at the front line. And it's made the robot network way... No. Like, dead set. No.
That's.
Wait, did I make it too far? That's like right next to the factory.
Uh-huh. And what's it going to pick up and carry?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you need anything delivered?
No.
Okay.
Train tracks are delivered. Ammo's delivered. Artillery shells are delivered. Nukes are delivered. Power armor's not delivered, but the only time you need power armor is at spawn. There's enough dead bodies up here that we have power armor. Like, I've got 7 on me.
Okay, look, I just wanted to make a train so I could just ride there. That's all.
So make
Okay.
a 1 train.
What we need is
and
a
jump on it.
2. We need a 2 engine. 8-2. We need a 282 for fuel.
There's already 1. It just needs a stacker. It needs a stacker at both ends. So the same train with the same orders is doing the same loops.
There's already a stacker up here. Will that work for the other thing stacking?
I have no idea where the 2 stackers are, but as long as there's a stacker to fit the fuel train at both ends, then yes. Timar! Thank you for the
think
sub!
so. Okay, Frost is on this. It is
So there's no...
1/3 fuel long.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's a stacker at this
Then
end.
It is ME fuel load long. There is a stacker at the other end as well.
Yep, so copy and
But
paste,
it's not long enough.
isn't it?
No. Like just south of it. It's mainly made for a 1-2-1.
So Frostfire's put a train at this end to send back down. Alright. All you need is... I have even no idea where fuel is even. Front train,
Fuel is at the very
outpost
beginning.
train.
By
train
JD
load.
Breweries. By false JD.
Well, chat's come up with a new name. Wannabe JD. JD.
Ooh.
ME fuel long, is that?
No, I don't approve of
Yeah,
that.
ME fuel load long.
So that stacker would need to be extended.
Yeah, that stacker would need to be extended.
How could that
Other
not
JD
make
do that.
any sense if I'd even know you when I made it?
No idea.
It wouldn't make any
Actually,
sense at all.
you know what? Spawn is a long way away. We need to do things properly.
JD, don't kill yourself, you're gonna crash the game.
No, I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to do that.
Goodness.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Are you gonna blueprint the other stacker and say build this?
No, not the stacker.
What are you gonna blueprint then?
Oh, just a whole nother station. Let's see. If I
Ah,
can
it's
get-
taking so long for them to move.
So what's
Alright,
the
Frost, I'm
closest
heading to
station
the-
you're at? Or what, like in the number station?
Your best place to go to is jump on a train and you go to You go to PAX 1/3, and then after you've made it there, because if you cat.
No, not for that monstrosity that you have. That's for a 1x1.
No, you won't. You will only be able to take a 1/1 there. Like you have nowhere to park that. Dead set. If I see that on the main line, I'll fire artillery at it. Because if you drop off or you go AFK halfway up to the front line, that train blocks the whole main line.
And
I'll be in it the entire time, so make sure I don't get out of it.
Okay, I find otherwise. Right, you're gonna get artilleried.
But that's if the server like kicks me off or something.
That happens. That's why you take a 1/1 to PAX 1/3. You don't take that monstrosity because that won't fit and it will block things. And then once you get to there, which is already a 90-minute train ride, then you get another train, another 30 minutes up to the front line.
Okay, but it has fuel that can last longer though.
Okay.
What?
You get kicked after 60 minutes of inactivity.
Is that your bets?
No. That's what the server's set to. That's the thing.
Oh, but I won't be AFK then. I'll just have to. Oh wait, you do have a point.
Yes.
If I'm
This is why it's a standard. Everybody gets in a 1/1 PAX train, drives to 1/3 PAX station. If you go AFK, really doesn't matter because you're not going to block anything. And then once you get there, you can then get another or carry on with the same train up to the front line. And that's only a 30-minute, hop. People that have blocked the main line have been victims of artillery. More than once.
Well, I don't mind if I get hit by artillery.
We do.
We very much so do.
You've blocked the main line. Somebody's physically got to go back and fix it.
Already?
I think it was Cellfire that sat on the main line, went AFK, ran out of fuel on the main line because he only put one bit of fuel in. And then we shot his train and him with artillery. Luckily he had train tracks and he auto-repaired the train tracks, but then he was stuck at 166,000 with no fuel and no trains, and he had to walk either forward to like 250,000 because that's where we're up to, or backward to 30,000. No, backward to spawn to get a new train to go with some fuel. Because there's no trees in No Man's Land. There's nothing in No Man's Land.
We have deleted everything. The only thing there is ground. We've deleted from 30k all the way up to what?
Okay, well tell me this then, Danny. Why do you have like such massive trains that are like 10 times the size of mine, going automatic with no one in it? You don't think those would block the main line?
No,
They
you're
will,
talking about
but
the Krakens, aren't you?
But they have fuel. Like, they're not meant to run out of fuel. They do sometimes, but they have fuel. They also have a station waiting for them at the other end where they can park off the main line. That's hilarious. What's hilarious? That I walked up and nuked things, or that we're having arguments over simple...
Well, that's what I said. I made sure this had plenty of fuel.
Okay, but you don't have a station at the other end.
I'm looking for a station.
There is no
Won't
station
find one.
except for the Kraken stations.
I'm trying to find one.
Okay.
Okay, we've cleared all the way out up to 400k.
Yeah, I think 400k is the point where resources actually show up. Hang on, I was doing something with artillery. Where'd that artillery train go? It came far forward as... Colonel Will, okay. I want a southbound artillery.
I have no fuel because you don't have any fuel. You don't have any fuel. This is like the worst thing. It's like, you don't have any fuel because you don't have any fuel. You don't have any fuel because you don't have any fuel. You don't have any fuel because you're behind something that ran out of fuel.
You can steal fuel from one and put it into another.
Yeah, but like, I'm looking at the stations in the radar.
Okay, so shoot A, and then we're gonna go, hook.
At like the
inactivity.
29.8 mark, there's double signals on the rail.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Okay, so I think that's a trash train.
It looks to be running better than last year. I hope so. Thanks, mate. It's been... it's, like I said, I was up till 3 AM last night trying to get something that was hopefully going to be more stable. And at the same time, I know people have also cleaned out a lot of biters. But then again, they've also expanded a lot, and there's lots of biters active. Again. So, it's the constant struggle of, you know, biters must die. They're blowing up the train and having to run. Yeah, I think it was Selfire that we did it to, and the answer is do not run out of fuel on the main line. Well, running out of fuel's fine, just don't go AFK at the same time. You know?
Exactly, so that's why I'll sit here and talk.
Hey, cat. Oh, wrong orders. Inactivity. Martin. We'll do an inactivity and we'll add a second condition to that one as well. Come on, game. Update.
God, what the hell is happening?
Artillery are wandering forward.
Oh, no. He's moving his monstrosity forward.
What? The...
Yes.
something 24 something?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
You're moving...
Are you having jumps?
You're moving large trains. It causes lag.
Me? I'm not moving large trains.
Yeah, you are.
This is not large.
No artifacts. How much RAM is being used? I had artifacts last time?
This is a 36. It's a 6246. That does not cause lag.
Yeah, it does.
I thought you were talking about the ones with like 200 wagons.
Everything causes lag.
Everything causes lag.
It doesn't make sense though, because I saw a train, the 10 size bigger than mine, going along not causing lag, and apparently mine causes lag somehow.
Everything adds to lag. So at the moment there's artillery trains shooting, which add to lag. There's more trains moving on the line, which add to lag. Right, you're moving, hang on. What was it? At 636 or something like that along the main line.
624.6.
Yeah, so 624.6. So you're moving 36 individual locomotive or individual train parts along the main line, which the server has to calculate, my PC has to calculate, everybody on the server has to calculate all those things to make sure they don't run into one another, when really all you're carrying is yourself. So a 1-1 would also get you there at the exact same speed, but have 34 less things to calculate. Yeah.
I didn't know about this, okay? I just want to have fun. Just make a train.
Everything makes lag.
See how long.
So I'm currently using 5 gig of RAM for Factorio. In saying that, the save is up to, well, probably up to about 12 or 15 gig to load the map. Once you're in, you will use less memory, hopefully. But yeah. And yeah, at the moment, the Krakens are sliding forward station to station to clear out biters.
Yep.
Which let's game dot speed equals 0.3. No,
I'm at 630 something jumps.
I've got an interface up. Somebody hit the pause button. No, too many people hit pause at the same time.
And my train is still moving, even though the game is paused. My train is still moving.
Yeah.
This does not seem possible.
Jumps are lag.
Unpause.
Nice.
Okay. So now the game is nice and slow.
Oh, thank you.
It makes artillery look awesome. So we'll turn off some of
I
the
would love to be
interfaces.
able to hear that.
Come on. There we go.
Yeah, I'm going past a monstrosity. It's cool.
Artillery, just boom, boom, boom. And then this spider base. Let's get rid of that.
Yeah. Artillery causes so much lag as it has to render the shells, it has to determine their velocity and their flight path, where they're going to explode, whether or not there's anything there. It has to render the chunks, because they have radar, and anything that's in those chunks, which is how you discovered, what was beyond the border of the map, right?
Well, we discovered a lot of things with this map. Like, it's 1,000 tiles tall, and when people run down the middle of the map, down the train track line, even though it's not shown to you, the game actually calculates 500 tiles above you and below you. So we can't make the map any more narrow than it is currently. Well, we could, but you just wouldn't see it. It would still get generated. It will still exist. You just wouldn't see it in-game. So we found out that. We found out that nuclear fuel only gets to 166,000 tiles. We found you can only travel 75,000 tiles within 15 minutes. We're pretty sure we've found that if you die too far from home base, there's maybe some lag.
Massive lag.
With being teleported home. It is still the fastest way to get home.
I would assume so.
Actually, no, I wanted to fix that.
Oh
first.
god.
Yeah, artillery looks cool in slow motion, but I'm not waiting around for artillery. I am finding
It is the
me a
artillery.
train. Show.
Where's the artillery? The artillery is at
432,000 tiles. That one.
If you click on the yellow exclamation point at the bottom, that will get you close to it.
Yep.
Oh, it's Kyle.
It is Kyle. Is Kyle in chat?
'Tis me.
Kyle's come to harass me.
Welcome.
Yeah, I have.
Again.
Do you see the chat? Do you see the so?
So
Have you not made up your mind yet?
I'm guessing this leads to so. All right.
You know what it means.
Have you made up your mind about your GM8 team?
Exactly.
No, I haven't.
It's less than a week away.
I know, but I am running a Franken PC, so I win.
True.
Train lag is still a
What?
thing when taken to
What
extremes,
is it?
but that's for everything. Train lag is a thing. Train track lag is a thing. So actually, I haven't run this command on this server yet.
Oh no.
No.
What command is that?
It is. So I have two commands. I have this command, which expect lag. Actually, that's not bad. So I only have 137 trains. That is, has a wagon, has an engine, and has a wagon at least moving. Not how long they are, but there's 137 of them, which is actually really, really low. But I have another one. This one. This could be really bad. Server not responding.
Server is not responding.
I'm guessing that's really bad.
What did you just do?
I said, please count all the train tracks on the map.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
5,000 curved rail and almost 600,000 straight rail.
My goodness.
Are we being dropped?
According to this, several people are being dropped.
Pause the damn game, JD.
I don't think it'll help. Oh! Goes back. Eagle. Oh!
No.
Eagle, you were so close. Did you fix the traffic jam before you got dropped?
No.
I feel bad for Andy now.
I'm 116,000 tiles away and it did not fix the traffic jam at 56k.
Really?
What's the total length of the map now?
460,000
Telling me to
tiles.
get off.
Is it 2 million that the map goes to?
1 million.
1 million.
1 million. So you're
Oh,
almost
this
halfway
is
there.
gonna be
Almost
2 million,
halfway.
right?
Okay.
How many
I'm
more
getting
days
off for
left?
the night. I have a bad feeling that I won't be able to, like, move because I have 4 trains, but I have no fuel.
Oh. Well, there is an easy answer to that. You put a train on the main line and you wait. And eventually a train will come up behind it and stop. And then you set it to manual, you pick up your one, you run into the one that's sitting behind it, and off you go. But yeah, it does look like... Actually, it looks like we're going to have a fuel problem. Oh, there's 500 fuel there. Where do we make... Aha, we make fuel there. No, we shouldn't have any fuel problems. Just like we don't have power problems. We do have way too many radars on the map problems still. And we are mining uranium, which is down to 3 million. Which has been used pretty much exclusively for rocket fuel. Okay, so can I turn the game speed up? Kyle, cheat 85 bits. Wow, thanks, man. You really are bribing your way in, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I am going.
I mean, no.
I am going to. Now it looks like I can do a test stream and not have shit crash. It looks like I will work out who the team's going to be tonight. Kyle, there you go.
I'm not actually bribing you. I had 85 bits to get to the next level, and I was like, I want to get to the next level. I've never done it before.
Look, I appreciate they came to me. Very much so.
Yeah.
I will work out who the GM8 team is going to be tonight. So sometime in the next 12 hours, Kyle, you'll have your answer.
Sweet.
You just want the jacket, don't you?
I really want the jacket.
We all want the jacket.
Well,
Yeah.
Exterm is running a team. Lilia Cookie, thank you for the 1 bit.
Instead.
Yeah, Exterm's running a team. I'm sure he's got a high chance of winning.
I'm sure, yeah.
I don't know. Supposedly they're down to... The blueprint can be completed in 6 hours.
That seems way too easy.
That seems way too easy, especially with expensive recipes on.
No. Yeah.
So... Yeah.
Huh.
Either
Maybe
they...
I should be the one that...
Well, look, either their estimates are really, 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 really bad,
Yeah.
or they're just talking crap and we really have no idea of anything.
I mean...
Did you try and fry my PC, JD?
No?
Windows stopped responding.
Oh, wow. Oh, hang on. Did that happen when you went to quit Factorio?
No, that happened just when you did the command.
Oh. Because when I run the command, like the server's got to count how many bits of track there are. You also have to count how many bits of track there are. And obviously your PC went, no. No, there's too many. Too many. I can't count that high. Cookie, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I'm running the Franken PC. Which there were pictures.
Solo little loco still going on its own.
Probably. I hope you set it to a decent train track.
I set it to PAX 1/3.
That'll do.
I think.
Cats!
Meow.
Yeah, they decided to jump
on
onto
the keyboard?
onto the keyboard and onto my lap, both at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah, Smittens wants a pat. Get off the E button.
Wait, what's the name?
Smittens.
Smittens. Does Smittens have mittens?
Smittens the kittens.
Oh, Jesus. Does Smittens have kittens?
Cat is not making the team. No, Smittens does not have kittens. Smittens is pushing the microphone out of the way repeatedly with his tail.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yep.
I am attempting to rejoin. It
I
dropped
love
down from
cats.
20 minutes down to 104 seconds in the space of 10 seconds.
Oh. Okay, I'll train. Hey, Chase, you might want to stop moving forward. Ow! Don't bite me!
Feed me, damn it.
I love cats except for when they bite you.
I love cats except for whenever they decide that you're a scratching post.
That sucks.
No, we clip all their nails. We're not stupid. Cat's not making tea. Gotta love felines. The current issue is everything's been rearranged at the new house, so and this has been the first time they've really been allowed out throughout the house, here, there, and everywhere. So yeah,
They're just standing at the window, shame and yelling.
They're into everything. They're into everything, and now the mic is on a stand.
That's interesting.
Cat doesn't know it yet, but Cat can push it out of the way repeatedly with his head and face and tail. I'll pat you. You happy now? Can I use the mouse again?
No, you must keep loving me.
Yeah.
You have given Dobby has given Mittens affection. Mittens will never leave Master now. Give him more affection.
Yeah, it's pat time, JD. Yeah, no mouse, no keyboard. It's pat time.
Alright, 48% CPU, 35% memory, 0% on all disks,
Nice.
and 9% GPU.
And pause.
I'm just downloading.
Yeah, you are just downloading.
And I've started loading.
Yeah, so now
And
we got to
my
see whether we
CPU
can get through this
I
part.
can't even download the map.
Why
My
not?
Is
game
it
freezes.
80
I only have
CPU
8
to
gigs of
spike to
RAM.
100.
So, Kyle, what you got to do is you got to go into here, options, graphics. If you turn
It's
on,
already at the low graphics.
huh?
My game's already at low graphics.
And do you also have it set to low virtual RAM?
Oh, I don't know. Probably
Low
not.
VRAM.
Low
I'm
VRAM
in options.
8 gigs.
and allow texture compression, which basically means that it doesn't carry things at. Is it that one? I think it's that one.
I'm already not
and
on
low quality
Steam.
sprite, which
Okay.
means so low quality sprite rotation means you don't carry trains in like 16 different degrees of rotation. You only carry them in 4. So trains look a little bit sillier when going around corners, but don't look at trains going around corners. You can turn those settings on, and you should be able to get in.
I have video memory usage at low, Atlas texture size at 4096, sprite resolution at normal. Do any of those need a change?
Muppet put one in Discord, which is he's been running on 8 gig of RAM for ages without issue.
I have 8 gigs of RAM, and it's only iffy when they're not I can join.
Well, Muppet can get in without a problem. So low
Yeah.
VRAM mode, texture compression. So tick this one, tick this one. Set this to extra low for all that matters. I think that's it. And of course, turn off smoke and clouds and decorations and shadows and all that crap. All that crap we don't need.
Yeah, I turned those off. They're already off.
And Eagle's in. And cat on the keyboard.
Mew.
What's the largest possible
God.
Atlas texture size? What is that? What is that?
I'm in my
no.
train! Yes! I never jumped out of it. JD, for the love of God, please don't run that command again.
Oh, it was a good command. Okay.
Yeah, so I see JD plays command game.print, yada yada, get trains. 137.
Uh-huh.
Command player print entity stats. Straight rail, curved rail. I
Uh-huh.
don't have a number after that.
Oh, don't you?
It's literally, no, it can't count that high. It literally said it can't count that high.
It's 4,815 curve rail and 589,371 straight rail. I can run the command again to get an updated count. Does that help?
Yeah, do
Please
it.
no.
Do it.
You know what? You ran it last time. I didn't actually get
Do
the
it.
numbers. Could you run it again? I want to see what this looks like.
Exactly. Yeah, do that.
Death, 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 death.
None of them like you.
No, we just like pain and watching other people experience it.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
Look, if you want to watch him experience pain, like put a train on the main track just before the PAX 1/3 station. All right, wait for him to get there, and then he'll stop at the signals behind the train you've popped down, so you know exactly where he's going to stop. Nuke him.
Oh yeah.
Like, wait for him to get all that way, then nuke him. Before he actually gets there, gets to the 1/3.
JD, how do I set my player color to black?
Slash C color black.
Yeah, slash.
Why would you want
No,
black?
slash C. So
Is it
just
C
slash.
slash?
Hey. Slash color, spelt the American way, even though the devs don't actually spell it that way. Space black.
Oh, you only need a slash?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you run it with a C,
Hey.
it's run with admin privileges, and you lose.
Oh.
Purple.
That's why it doesn't work.
Yeah, well, you don't have admin privileges, and you lose achievements for changing your color. I'm invisible on the rails now. Your name still lights up, Eagle. Sorry. No, that's trains actually moving.
Okay, I'm at 132k, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah. Okay.
That's
Okay, so
270.
JD, I'm playing right now the Factorio world map
Uh-huh.
with the 30 science pack mod, so exactly how you and Extermin Will and everyone else is doing,
Uh-huh.
with all the same mods
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
and the same rules. So that's fun.
Uh-huh.
It's solo, which is it's just a challenge. See how fast I can do it. I also started after you and see if I can beat it before you guys.
Guys.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Look at base.
Did you leave a biter in the base?
No.
What?
Did you make a traffic jam?
Oh, no, there was a traffic jam. They're trying to... the Krakens are all trying to load now.
Oof.
Which means that they're all going to get fuel, thank God.
Oh boy.
Can we not? Please, cat?
Oh God.
Do you only have one cat?
I know there's 3 of them.
One stack.
Oh, fun.
There's
Oh, thank God it's only that one.
only
So just one jumps up on you on your desk, gets in your way, and then it jumps off, and then the next one does it,
pretty much.
and then the next one does it.
There's only one out and about at the moment. The rest have been put through the window of shame, which I covered earlier.
Okay, JD. I was afraid that what's going to happen is this first Kraken is going to go to the load stack, and then it was going to use the engines that have like no fuel in them
No,
to try and move.
it reverses
But it
direction again.
flips. And the other ones have 3 fuel in them.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Right.
This is fine. Relax.
The question is, can they jam on the main line and stop other Krakens getting out?
Yes.
They can?
No,
No, they
I
can't.
don't think so.
They
Well,
cannot.
I don't think anybody's
Oh,
ever
okay.
tried to bring in 8 Krakens at once.
They cannot. I'm looking at it now. They cannot.
Fucking. Well, that's ridiculous.
That is a long train.
It is.
No, it's not. The other one's a long train.
Those are just 6 long trains.
These are just slightly longer than normal trains. The other one's a long train. Woman, thank you for the follow. Always appreciated, mate. All that can go away. All of that can go away.
Okay, yeah, the Wasp dry dock was removed.
What's the delay on your stream, JD?
10 seconds.
Absolutely none. It is what it
Okay.
is. I haven't actually manually increased the delay at all.
10 seconds, though.
I have
Just
no idea.
'cause I'm on the other side of the world.
Yeah?
Okay.
I don't know. So what you do is you put headphones on, you unmute the
are-
stream, you say something, and then mentally in your head, very, very quietly, you count how long till you actually hear it on the stream.
Oh, well,
How about I do it out loud,
Let's go.
too?
1, 2,
Let's-
Three.
Ready?
let's-
Okay.
Let's not.
Now.
5,
1,
6,
2,
7,
3,
8,
This is
4,
why I mute
9,
people.
5,
10.
6, 8, 9. Okay, so it's about 10 seconds. Yeah, I got kinda messed up, but yeah.
You two are going
About
to
10
confuse yourselves and one another. It's
I'm
somewhere
sorry,
between
JD, I had
scary
to
and
do that.
hilarious.
But yeah, like if you look at the base, the entire rest of everything is being jammed because of the
Trains.
Krakens.
Small
yeah.
trains.
The,
Is
no,
research
the Kraken.
completely stops? Yes, research is completely stopped. Research is turned off. We have decommissioned the labs, the assemblers, the whole works. It's off.
The
It
only
says
thing
scan
left
and
is the
build
silo.
Only because you can't.
Only
You
thing left is
can't
the silo.
actually destroy the silo.
You can't.
Oh, you can't?
No, you can't even nuke it. Kaijo. No, I didn't think it would. I thought Stinson would have had that covered. No, because of the scenario, you can't even nuke the damn thing. I'd shoot it with artillery, but it's a long way to scroll back.
I thought you said you deleted all the resources.
From 30,000 onwards.
You mean 30,000 and back?
No, 30,000 tiles through to wherever we've deleted up to currently,
Oh, okay.
which
That
is
helps.
here. Like, the ore just stops dead.
Why did this train just stop?
Does
Oh,
that help?
okay.
Less
Yes, it all
render.
reduces map size.
Okay.
Because it's less things for it to load. Like they're
Why
deleting.
is there a crude oil thing in that one patch? That's weird.
Oh, why not?
Okay.
That's pretty much the game's theory.
Why is
Why not?
why is the stone hugging the copper? Why not?
Why is there like iron inside of copper back at base?
As for Kyle, you said you're trying what me, Will, and Exterm and everything and doing solo. One, I wish you luck. Two, I was informed yesterday, I got all the details yesterday, and I need to actually pass them on. But those that are Patreon, Twitch subs, Patreon members, Twitch subs, or YouTube members can actually. There is a community map running with the same mod pack that those people are welcome to come join, along with Exterm's people and Will's people.
So a different map or the map that you guys are running,
The exact same conditions,
but without you guys. Okay.
but without us. Yeah,
Thank God.
yeah.
Yep.
That way you don't
Probably
have to deal with my spaghetti.
That'll make. Actually, I should take a picture of my map right now. It's bad. But I've got the first 10 pots, and I started yesterday.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I
Just picked up the 10th one.
our issue is I can spaghetti through anything, and I think Will and Mojo and everybody's getting a little bit frustrated about how good my spaghetti is and how they can't see anything.
How your spaghetti is so delicious that they are jealous of everyone else's.
Yeah, I'll just shove a belt anywhere I can fit it. Hey, the P! First time catching your train. No. I caught the train, you caught the stream, but it's close. I'll give it to you. Welcome, mate. Unfortunately, I'm about to end the stream because the cat's decided that I can't have a moment's peace of quiet. And I've actually got somebody, in theory, meant to be here 30 minutes ago picking up a cabinet, which means other people can't tell time. No random bricks being thrown my way. Yes, that probably helps too. Although I don't think any of the bricks are random. I'm pretty sure my name is written and engraved on every single one of them. Bye, biters.
Oh my god, I love the fact that if a Kraken is moving, the smoke from the train on the lower rail obscures the upper rail entirely.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a screenshot and then put it on to Discord closing my game.
You what?
How do I take a screenshot?
F12 for
F12?
Steam.
You're on
Yeah,
Windows. You click on the start menu, type in snipping.
Yeah,
Slipping
but then I
tool.
have to save it.
No, you don't. Then you go straight to Discord and you go paste.
Oh.
And then you get a link from Discord.
It's easy.
This is
Just say,
Discord has now become my default hosting service for all images. No, I might die. No,
So what if you die?
it's a long way back to base. Bye, Chase. Let's go with game speed 6. Can we get up that high? Oh, come on, server, accelerate. No. Worm, you're being annoying.
Oh yeah, dude, it's a worm. Worms are always annoying.
As long as the Kraken doesn't start shooting. There is 2 Krakens actively shooting right now. And that's one of the reasons the game speed was so low.
Oh my god, there are 2.
Yeah.
I thought you only had 1.
Nope. Go big or go home. Turns out I don't know how many power poles. That would be bad.
that's what I said. I could put more over here.
The
There's like 6 trains that carry nothing but lasers, power poles, and train tracks.
I know.
we need more. Oh what, no. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to PAX 1/3 and I'm going to change all of the trains so that they carry more stations because we need more stations. We don't need as many rail signals
Correct.
because they're carrying like 20 stacks of rail signals and 2 of stations, and stations only stack to 10, but rail signals stack to 50.
Mm-hmm.
So they're carrying like 40,000 rail signals.
Damn.
No, let's not hold nukes in our hands.
Okay, so
Yeah,
JD, I posted it on general.
Mm,
It's quite the spaghetti base.
okay, so let's do that, and then let's show off your artwork for everybody to see.
Okay,
Yeah,
they hold 750 signals and like 20
That's
40. Huh. That's not
I
that
like
bad.
it.
I'm trying to work out where your smelting is. It's
Oh, I haven't
here.
shown it. It's below.
Okay, so it's
Oh.
They can
smelting
use
down
more
there. We've got
spaghetti.
iron coming
That's
in.
cool.
Here.
It's not even half a smelter of iron and copper.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. So that's one science pack. Let's go. So this science pack being for light armor is really slow, I bet, right?
It's not actually the one holding it up. It's green science that's holding up. which is surprising.
That big green sites.
The one with the green pot, yeah.
Probably because normally to build up a ratio, you'd have 6 of them. Video Game Geek, thank you for the raid. Hey, mate. Finally caught me actually streaming for a change when you're not streaming, which is like almost never. And Super Toast already got in trouble. Way too many caps. My Nightbot does not like caps. He's really, really against caps. He also needs a swift kick in the ass and told to shut up and let things slide more often. We're just checking out. We're checking out Kyle's base on the Franken PC.
JD's Franken PC station.
Yeah, my
I can't
Franken
even tell
PC.
where in the world my map actually takes place. I don't know.
I'm gonna use the bathroom while I wait
Because
for.
I had to show off my Franken PC. VGG, thank you for the sub, mate. So this is my last night 3 AM event, and there goes the phone again.
What was that?
This is how far I got. I appreciate it, VGG. Tier 1 sub. It means I'm gonna actually have to get some sub emotes working. So yeah, I managed to get the Franken PC working at about 3 AM, and this is one of the hassles from the inside of my case. That RAM is needs a bit of work, just a tiny bit.
So, why do you say Franken?
Because it's like a Frankenstein. It's from like 4 different computers to build this one.
You mean Frankenstein's monster?
Oh, okay. So
Exactly.
Frankenstein's Monsters PC.
There you go.
That makes even less sense, dude.
Oh no, it's Frankenstein's PC, but it's Frankenstein's monster PC. So yeah, if Frankenstein made a PC, that would be the PC, but you're calling the PC the monster. So
You done?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
You done? Okay. So, yeah, my horrible put together from spare parts PC is somewhat running. And for the record, we just got to 465,000 tiles. Right there.
Okay.
And where are the artillery trains? So, VGG's people! Arthur, thank you for the sub! Although, I have a feeling that was a YouTube sub. It was. There you go. Super Toast, thank you for the follow. So, this is my community map, and we'll give you a quick, really quick introduction. It's a community map, so it's open to those of the community. If you want to join, your best place is to jump onto my Discord, which is in all caps, so we'll see. No. Cat, get off the keyboard so I can type, please. Discord. So you can jump on my Discord to grab the server info. And then server and
Want
server
the password? Yep, first
mods.
is the password.
Yeah. That's all the important information. So we decided to go for a simple objective, get to the edge of the map. Because Factorio maps, whether you know it or not, actually have a limit to how far from spawn you can go. They're not infinite. They are actually limited.
Emphasis on simple.
Yeah, it's really simple. You like start from spawn, and you go left, or right, or up, or down. We chose the direction of right because we're on a ribbon world. There is no up, and there is no down. Oh, I broke it. Scroll that way. So we have a top, we have a bottom, and turns out from spawn we actually have water to the left, so you can't go left. And
How
we chose to
far?
go right.
Do you know how far the water goes?
Forever and ever.
Oh, really?
And ever. Kyle, you really need to there is some landfill down there ready for you. Right?
You want me to fill it?
Yeah. You go left.
Okay.
Just tell me when you're going to do it so I can watch.
Are you gonna end the stream soon?
I am.
Oh, I'll do it right after you. Right after you end it.
Oh, okay, no problem. So yeah, we
Yeah.
chose to go right, and this is our current distance for where my mouse pointer is from spawn. So hang on, let's scroll, and we'll speed this up by click and drag, and scroll and scroll, and there is a train track down the middle. That's 200,000 tiles. We've got a little bit to go.
Jeez.
Hey! Here's the base. So this is spawn with our Race to the Edge logo.
Is there a nuclear build or is it just solar?
It's just solar. We don't need the power now.
Nice.
How... So, Colonel Niff, if according to the wiki, it takes over 3 hours to get from one side of the map to the other side of the map. So that's the full 2 million tile width. We're not aiming for that. We're just going from middle to edge.
Just the 1.5 hours.
Yeah, in theory.
Just.
But we have some map markers already. So we've got our starter base. We've got our which was a science base. It's now become a make everything with lots of trains parked around to do things.
Starter base is now just making.
We have our
shells.
our small artillery train, which got replaced with a Kraken, which is, you know, that's it coiled up. They have to coil because otherwise they take up too much space. Yeah, so yeah, they coil up. They fill up with just a few shells. Oh, this one's preloaded. It's already got 283 shells in it. I just saw one leave. Here we go. This one's leaving. It's got 19,000 shells in it, ready to go. Back to the front line it goes. So yeah, small base, you know, small starter base, nothing too special, you know, small like make everything. Probably the most important thing about this one is this little thing here, which seems to be short of petroleum, which is probably because the petroleum train is parked right here, blocked in by a Kraken. This little base here pumps out 1,000 artillery shells per minute. Because that's what we ratioed out to.
What's the game speed right now?
Currently half.
Okay. That's why it's going so slow.
Yep. Everything's super slow at the moment. So we have a couple of our Kraken parking stations. We also have a Chimera for when you're really up the shit creek and you really need everything dead, you take a Chimera with you. It's just a slightly bigger version of a Kraken.
Where's the Chimera?
Up at the front
At the
line.
moment? Oh, nice.
You know, we made sure we had plenty of ores. So these are like, you know, 13 million, 10 million, 15 million. We've had to get so creative, I guess is probably the best way of putting it, to just get the map to load. Because currently, I think the map size is about 400 megabytes download.
Gosh.
And the minimum, absolute minimum requirement to join the game is 8 gig of RAM and every single setting turned as low as possible. Otherwise, you actually don't have enough RAM to load the map. Up here, so this is our 30,000 marker. And as you can see, at 30,000, we started actually deleting the ore off the map. We're like, nope, we don't need it. We need to save the little bit of space it takes up in save
That
file
tiny little
and RAM.
stone patch is 113 million.
Yeah.
tiny little one
It's
that
the
you
big
cut
ones that are beside it. Like, you know, there's 4 and 5 billions right here. So, you know, we're not going to run out. We don't need to go past 30,000 for ore.
Yeah. No.
And then as you scroll up the map, there's Jetty, who is out of his train.
I'm building a station.
Why?
Just got out of it. Because I'm about to get off.
So pack your train into your pocket.
Why?
they don't need the resources in the train.
We
Just-
don't need random trains parked on the line.
Yeah, just.
You were
delete
told.
it.
You said you'd be on for the whole hour and a half to get to the front line.
I said I was going to build a station like halfway or something.
No, you said you were going to be online till you got there.
You said like 90 minutes. I wasn't going to wait that long.
Well, that's what you said. You
I can't even fit the damn train there, Factorio.
well, that's a you problem.
Do you have bullets?
That's a you problem. I told you not to do it. You did it anyway.
He hates everything I make.
No, just things that you've been told not to do. Yeah,
Yeah, you kinda have
everybody waits that long to get to the front line, Jetty. I told you. Jump in a train, jump to the 1/3 station, go FK if you want. Doesn't matter if it takes 90 minutes. When you log back on, you'll be there. So, we've got our 1/3 station, which is, we have a map marker here. It's 85 minutes. 85 minutes to get to here. There is a map marker all the way back, just before Jetty, actually, at the 75k marker, which says you've just passed into no man's land. If you die past this point, somebody else actually has to go grab your body. Yeah, Nif, it doesn't like you. Really? It complained. I hate you, Nightbot. Okay, Nightbot's getting a severe talking to. 1/3 is, yeah, it's more like 2/3. No, actually, it's 1/3. It's at the 333. So it's 1/3 of the way to the end of the map. So yeah, 75k. There's a map marker. Says you're in no man's land. It's 15 minutes to jump on the train at spawn and get to the 75k marker. So past that point, if you die, somebody else has to clean up your body, because that's the only way it's going to get picked up. So this is our Kraken parking stations, which there are some Krakens up here on the main line. Somewhere, all the way up here. Hang on, we'll turn that on. That's the quickest way to find them. Look for the red patch. So there's a Kraken right here, which is, I think they're about 2,000 tiles long. Something crazy like that. There's another one. Here it is. Slowly working its way up, just clearing off biters. Alright. And there's another one. Oh, and here's we've got the Chimera. Which is I've named the Stinson Express is a some number. Let's go with some number. I think it's a 30, 166, 30, 167, 30, 166, 30. Insert number here, there, and everywhere. To actually bring it out to 1,000 artillery wagons long. Which, just moving the train causes the server to lag.
Okay, JD, I got the, you can now see the smelters in view, so if you want to look at that.
See you, VGG. Oh, look, I'm not sure where the 85-minute market comes from. I do know 75k is 15 minutes. So in theory here is about 60. So I'm guessing either we're wrong or the wiki's wrong or somebody's wrong. Either way, this was a quick test stream. And test stream is officially over because Franken PC works somewhat. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for everything. If you want to join, I popped up the Discord info. And I'll do it again. If the cat will
Good
get
luck.
on the keyboard. And server mods. Of course, Nightbot will talk to you in my Discord. So yeah, jump in my Discord. Come swing by. Come help build the trains out to the front line. Because, you know you want to. Now you've seen this map, you know you want to get on and play. I just recommend you clear everything out of your RAM beforehand. And...
Yeah.
Yeah, when you come on, just
Maybe-
don't build anything you like.
Maybe
Just
turn the
change
settings
what I like.
all the way down. Alright. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.